give life support to thousands and millions of companies, no doubt about it, because we have what they need. That's all. We just have what they need. Anyway, that's all I have.
Thank you. I do like the topic, and I apologize if I just jumped in. I just missed you, and I thought we will just touch base. If you recall, the other night, Dan Street on Roblin, 2 nights ago, he mentioned all his career he was interacting with people directly, physically. And now, obviously, after he retired, after many years, he sees people just like icons, small images on the computer. And of course, it has a different effect. It still gives him the need or the thirst to have actual interaction with people. So this is where Onpassive pays attention to those details. How could you, you cannot avoid technology. This is a part of life. It's not 1991 anymore, okay? This exists, but how can we humanize it? How could we make it more interactional? How can we make it more live and unboring? That's what we strive to do. In fact, for that reason, ironically, and believe it or not, we just rushed into finishing a tech meeting. Mr. Nazdal was supposed to come here because he said tell the 3 of you, he didn't know Andy would be here. I'm sure he would thank you too, to say thank you, all of you, for everything you're doing to help our YouTube algorithm and spreading the word about the contest and all of that. And I told him, come on. I didn't know if he's going to follow me or not. I forwarded the link to him, but if he doesn't show up, he tells you thank you. So I did my job. You tell him so I can keep my job. And you know, basically, we covered one of the things about O-Connect. The part that you already know and see is already more interesting, entertaining, and live, and you know, unboring than everything else on the market. Now, more we're adding. Remember, we're going to have like once a week update, upgrade, okay, permanently. So within the next 2 weeks or so, you're going to even have some more interesting things. Obviously, on the live paid copy, because we're not adding, as you know now, we froze what we have, but now going to the paid O-Connect, you're just going to start seeing the progression as we go. The main discussion is to how the word crazy is being used in Onpassive meetings quite often. And it's in bold and caps, like crazy ideas, crazy innovation. And we love it. We love to make, you know, some interesting technology, not just the usual. You can get this done anyway. But for example, like we were with one of the vendors in Europe in the morning, and they use Zoom, to be honest with you, okay? They were using screen share, and we thought that was really poor quality. I could tell the difference because now we're using O-Connect. I said, can we please next time use O-Connect, because it's really not that attractive when they share screen. It's not that good of a quality. So yeah, we definitely will impress you. That's no doubt about. Like within the entertaining aspect, more humanized. To the point, I'm going to add this because it's 360 and we can say things we don't say anywhere. To the point where, you know, some boring meetings or presentations that happens, not this one, okay, but in general, there are some boring meetings, like you're there, okay. So we created, okay, well, it's not done, but there is something that is coming in the display when it's boring. it will break the ice in a way and make it more interesting, even if the presentation itself is boring. Speaking of the music background, speaking of the resound, speaking of all of that, that is done. But now something more about the display. So what's happening? So it's going to captivate the attendee in a way, even if the content is horrible, but you're amused by the display, the outlook of the application. And I promise you, there's not going to be one boring session with Onpassive. So to all of you horrible speakers, attendees, I'm sorry, presenters and coaches, we got a place to fix you. Come here. You're going to be okay. But it has to be with heart. If you don't do it with heart, it's not going to be done. If you're money driven, it's just going to be cut dry and another transactional application. However, resound, you will be able to add your own resound. We've added more, okay? So they're more exciting now. We have more selections. The problem is you're going to be hooked. It's going to be addictive. By the time you play with it, like half an hour is gone. So there's not going to be a 30 minutes connect, but the good news is unlimited. And then background, you can upload your own. No problem, okay? You can make your sound and add it, presentation, all of that. So you have more options now, and they are there already, and you can add your own. It can't get any better. So you can add, like record. Hey. Okay, for example, you want to do that? Captain Chris Johnson is here. You can do that, okay? And all you do is just click buttons and have fun. Let the machine work for you. Yeah, save your voice for the good stuff. Giddy up, Susie, or, so everybody will be able. How are we doing? Yeah. Hey, Jane. I mean, I'm trying. I mean, Chris. So that would be interesting. So what was the topic about today? I mean, I just want to catch up with you because to be honest with you, we have so much in our plate, and I kind of sneaked in here between meetings. There's another one coming now, different topic, but overall, I want to ask a question. If you don't have a question for me, and you can ask any question. Are you ready for an exciting ride? Because for a while, people are in such an anticipation and some anxiety mode. And we said it's a done deal, and we worked hard not to have to repair. I heard you talking about repairing. We worked so hard not to get to the repairing mode. Now, there's a difference between the past couple of years, beta testing and all of that is on us. We're paying. We don't complain because we're building organic technologies from scratch. But now it's a different game. Not necessarily the people I'm talking to here on the screen, but the general public is not going to give you mercy when it's a paid product or when they adapt our technologies as a part of their daily activities or routine, whether in business or personal. So if somebody has an O-Connect meeting, school, or business or interview or something, the last thing is we want to break or drop down or fluctuate in the quality or the security or anything. But we cannot take a chance. I'm going to remind you, Onpassive, exactly like NASA, failure is not an option. You cannot send people to space and say, let's see what happens, and we'll find a way to bring them back. We'll think about it. No, you have to really meticulously perfect the plan and the testing to see it all the way through and the return safely. So this is exactly how we see. So the question to you, so we've done our part. We brought it to the point now. We're about to give it to you. Paid. It's a big transition between free. Free is on us. It's the same work. It's all of that. But when it's paid, now you become entitled. Okay. You have that entitlement as a customer, as a user of our technology. I'm paying for this. I expect this 365 days, or as long as you're paying for it, you expect a perfect 100% uptime, running, functional, stable product. And we cannot take a chance with that, especially the first, product. So yeah, we will make a big splash with the first few products, especially with O-Connect, being there's nothing you can compare it to. There's nothing. The quality, I'm telling you, it just got up. So the paid is gonna get better. The display, the features, the entertainment, all of that, it just gets better. And every week you go, there's something more, there's something more. But the price is not gonna go up in terms like you pay for it, that's it. But we are gonna, there's a whole team is gonna work on the advancement as we go. But I'm not sure if the market is ready. Are they expected now? Because they might think, well, we can go another month. They, I don't blame them if they think that way, but they're not going to go another month without paying now. We've given it to them for well over 3 months now. Okay. And, we want to open shop. We've given